Hey, this week we're going to start talking about reference sources. Now, we did already do a little bit of talking about reference sources earlier in the semester when we talked about databases. Those are indexes online, and so you have a pretty good idea of what those are and what they do, but there's lots of other types of reference sources that we're going to cover in the next couple of weeks. Now, reference sources used to be a really important part of a course like this, because information was very difficult to find, and people depended on reference librarians to be able to know which books would have which facts in them and be able to do that really quickly. Now information is much easier to find, and really the problem is that there's too much of it, so people depend on reference librarians more to help them filter through and evaluate all of the information that they can find, and maybe put tools in their way to make this whole process a lot easier. Also to help diagnose their needs and give them advice. However, you still do need to know about these basic reference sources, what they are, what they do. Some of you may end up in jobs where you use reference sources all the time, and this is a really important part of your job preparation. Others may find that you don't really use this kind of skill at all in your work, but it's still useful to know, and you never know what you're going to have to know on the job. So what we're going to be doing is talking about reference sources and talking about the categories of sources. So let me define reference sources really quickly for you. We're going to talk about that more in the next activity, but here's a quick definition. So reference sources first can help you find facts, quick facts like a definition or a year or a statistic. Reference sources can also help you find an overview on a topic. So if you need to know a little bit about activity theory before you read a research paper, for example, you can go and read a couple of pages on this overview topic and then hit the ground running. So quick facts as well as broad overviews of a topic. And then finally, reference sources can lead you to other sources. Like, for example, the databases that we looked at earlier this semester. Their real function is to help you find articles, so they help you link to information that you want. And so databases, bibliographies, maybe some other kinds of sources like biographical dictionaries, things like that, will help you link to other books on your topic. So those three qualities, we might say, are characteristics of reference sources.